afternoon. I'm Fiona, FMM Secretary, and I will be the MC for today. Please allow me to make several housekeeping announcements before we start the program. As this is webinars and attendees are dealt in different internet bandwidth and devices, attendees may not experience minor technical glitches. As such, please be patient if there's any. Please submit your question at the Q&A box, which will be answered accordingly. Presentation slides will be emailed to the attendees after the sections. Good afternoon, Mr. Jacob Lee, FMM Council members and Chairman of Malaysia-Taiwan Economic Cooperation Committee Business Advisory Group, Malaysia Chapter, Ms. Eva Pang, Director of Taiwan External Trade Development Council in Malaysia, distinguished speakers, fellow Malaysia and Taiwan Economic Cooperation Committee Business Advisory Group and FMM members. A very good day and welcome to the webinars on improving your manufacturing capacity to new level with Taiwan Smart Machinery, organized jointly by the Federation of Malaysian Manufacturers and Taiwan External Trade Development Council, TAITRA in Malaysia. To begin this afternoon's program, allow me to invite Mr. Jacob Lee, FMM Council members and Chairman of Malaysia-Taiwan Economic Cooperation Committee Business Advisory Group to deliver the welcome remarks.
Thank you, Fiona. Ms. Eva Pang, Director of the Taiwan External Trade Development Council, TAITRA in Malaysia, distinguished speakers, fellow Malaysia-Taiwan Economic Cooperation Committee Business Advisory Group, MTech-BAC, and FMM members. Ladies and gentlemen, a very good afternoon. I'm pleased to welcome all of you to the webinar on improving your manufacturing capacity to new levels with Taiwan Smart Machinery. This event is organized jointly by the Federations of Malaysian Manufacturers, FMM, and Taiwan External Trade Development Council, TAITRA in Malaysia. Before we begin this afternoon's webinar, allow me first to give you a brief introduction of the Malaysia-Taiwan Economic Cooperation Committee Business Advisory Group, MTech-BAC. The Ministry of International Trade and Industry, MITI, and Bureau of Foreign Trade, Ministry of Economic Affairs, Taiwan, BOFT MOEA, had established the Business Advisory Group, in short, BAC, under Malaysia-Taiwan Economic Cooperation Committee, MTEC, in 2019. And this will allow for deeper engagement with the private sector on matters pertaining to trade, investment, and SME development. FMM has been appointed on September 13, 2019 as the Chair and Secretariat of MTech-BAC Malaysia, and our counterpart in Taiwan, Chinese National Federation of Industry, CNFI, is the Chair and Secretariat of MTech-BAC in Taiwan. MTech-BAC supports and provides MTech with recommendations to facilitate and foster bilateral trade between Malaysia and Taiwan. Ladies and gentlemen, there is no denying how catastrophic effects of the pandemic have affected everyone's life and livelihoods. Many businesses, to survive COVID-19, were forced to rethink, reposition, and rebuild to adapt to the new normal environment that involve constraints on human interaction and risk mitigation regulations. This means expediting the adoptions of the fourth industrial revolution, Industry 4.0 principles and technology to help lower costs and increasing levels of productivity. This afternoon's webinar is one of the testaments of the importance and benefits of technology, which allow us to bring to you international experts from Taiwan to share experience and best practices on their smart machinery and how it can help to improve the manufacturing capacity to new levels. On behalf of FMM, I would like to express our appreciation to the speakers for their willingness to share with us their expertise and experience through this webinar. I want to thank Advantech Company Limited, Mr. Ivan Kong Wei Long, AUO Singapore, Mr. Yi Cheng Chen, and from Delta Electronic Incorporated, Mr. Harry Siu, and Toyo Corporation, Mr. Yogesh Chowdhury. And I hope you will find today's seminar informative and beneficial. Please also take full advantage of the Q&A session scheduled at the end of the session to share your views and experiences, raise your queries, and seek clarification from the speakers. And I thank each and every one of you for your support and attendance today. On this note, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to invite Ms. Eva Peng, Director of the Taiwan External Trade Development Council, TAITRA, in Malaysia, to deliver her welcome remarks. Have a fruitful and enjoyable briefing. Thank you very much, and stay safe.
Good afternoon, Chairman of FNN Industry 4.0 and the Digital Economy Working Committee, Mr. Jacob Lee. Industry professionals, all online friends. On behalf of TAITRA and the Taiwan Trade Center Kuala Lumpur, I would like to welcome you to the webinar. The automation and the application of Industry 4.0 is a growing trend in the machinery industry. According to markets, the smart manufacturing market is expected to grow from $214.7 billion in 2020 to $384.8 billion in 2025. As the world's fourth largest exporter of machine tools, Taiwan machine tools have the advantage of customization and integration, based on a firm foundation of its renowned information communication technology industry. To fit the demands for modern manufacturing, this enables Taiwan to deliver brilliant smart manufacturing solutions to carry out industry upgrades. In the second half of this year, TAITRA and the FNN once again jointly held this webinar. We invited representatives from Taiwan Intelligent Manufacturing Solutions expert, Digitech, AUO Digitech, Delta, and Toyo to share their solutions in improving production automation and efficiency. By participating in this webinar, I believe that we can cooperate on new solutions to upgrade the efforts of both parties in intelligent manufacturing and automation. Finally, please enjoy the rest of the webinar. If you have any requests about Taiwan machinery, please feel free to contact Taiwan Trade Center KL office for more information. We wish you, your family, and the company continued health and safety. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Eva Pang. Ladies and gentlemen, to proceed with this afternoon's webinar, allow me to provide you a brief introduction of Advantech. Advantech has a corporate vision, enable an intelligent planet, and it is a global leader in the field of IoT, intelligent systems, and embedded platforms. To embrace the trend of IoT, big data, and artificial intelligence, Advantech promotes IoT hardware and software solutions with the Industrial IoT Platform, WISE, Platform as a Service core to assist business partners and clients in connecting their industrial chains. Advantech is also working with business partners to co-create business ecosystems that accelerate the goal of industrial intelligence. In the view of potential technical glitches arising from these speakers, we have prepared a video recording of Mr. Ivan Kong, Malaysia's Sales Manager of Advantech, on the topic Way to Smart Manufacturing, the Future of Factory. Participants can put forward your question in the Q&A box available at your screen.
Hello everyone, good afternoon. My name is Ivan Kong, Sales Manager of Advantech Malaysia. Thanks to FNN and TAITRA for the invitation to be a presenter for this webinar. Today I'll share on my topic, Way to Smart Manufacturing. And today I'll focus on one of our new solutions of AI portion to all. Before I start, some might not have heard about Advantech before. Let me have a quick sharing or introduction about Advantech. Advantech is established in Taiwan in year 1983 and marked 38 years in the market. Advantech is a manufacturer and technology provider for industrial PC, embedded PC, automation solution, technology for smart manufacturing, and smart city itself. Thanks to all the support of our customer and partner, we have established in worldwide 27 countries to serve our customers and partners in different various sectors and new market segmentation like AI, wireless, 5G, IR 4.0 solution, smart grid, and etc. itself. This slide shows of the establishment of Advantech in the worldwide, where we have branches in different countries to support our customer. There's 3 manufacturing sites: Kunshan, China, Linkou, Taiwan, and Milpitas in US itself. For Advantech in Malaysia, this month marked our 21st anniversary of establishment in Malaysia itself. Thanks to all the support from our customer all over the years to Advantech Malaysia. Let me share some recent development of Advantech Malaysia to all. First is a center of excellence, where Malaysia is a key bridge to ASEAN on new technology which developed in Taiwan HQ itself. And this team will be focusing on business development in ASEAN country and to help on the product transfer and also ASEAN ecosystem partner solution to go wide and far. Second, we also established a new repair center or RME center in Malaysia to support the whole ASEAN. This is where the location of both our office in Malaysia. One is in Penang, another is in Bandar Utama area. Industry 4.0 is transforming the manufacturing worldwide. There are steps where it's crucial to be taken to achieve such a vision itself. I'll call it steps to succession of this vision. It all starts with data acquisition or data collection, then computing and visualization, and follow with a central management of decision making by respective personnel in the production. When it comes to products and solutions, especially for smart manufacturing, I want to have produced various products to support on this vision itself. We have in lines of products and solutions to assist factories which need assistance as they upgrade existing facilities and establish a new one to take advantage of Industry 4.0 optimization. From the bottom on the slide, you can see on the diagram where we need to have a data collection from the machine and or production itself. We have various modules which can support on collecting the data from machineries itself. Okay, then the data will be sent to each intelligent solution to facilitate the machine connection without replacing existing equipment and allowing collection of equipment status data and production data itself. On the top layer is, if you can see, is what we call a Y-Pass. It's our software portion, where production monitoring, data integration with MES, visualization on the situation room dashboard can be realized for the production optimization and data-driven making itself. As last year, we have been promoting and going to the market on OEE solution and optimization solution. Today, I would like to share a new solution from Advantech. We focus on predictive maintenance. Even though collection of data is important from production floor, machinery itself, but we doesn't want to miss out the other crucial thing, the need of facilities and production floor information itself. Let me share today on the predictive fault diagnostic, especially for motor and pump itself. What I'm showing is an architecture of data collection of motors, all the way to analysis via AI. Using LoRaWAN technology, which is wireless-based technology, we will lessen the re-layout of the infrastructure. Laying cable is not cheap nowadays. restructure of a ready infrastructure is tedious. As we are walking into a smarter world, we opt to know technology that can achieve better efficiency and decision making. A sharing of a pulp and the paper industry example on the slide. These have a lot of motor drive for the rotational, unable to afford downtime. Our vibration sensor run on battery and able seamlessly send data via wirelessly to gateway. In production floor itself, comfortably saying of the transmission distance of 1 km, taking the consideration of other building structures and EMI itself. So what do we do after we have the data received? Anything will come into a play. Using PHM AI inference itself, we can diagnose and predict on the equipment anomaly. Okay, as the current worlds are facing shortage and lead time issue, predetermined or forefront early warning is very important. As engineer, we can estimate the degradation rate and also pre-plan on the ordering using the data from AI. Every decision is based on data as more accurate and better communication between team in organization. I call it as a data economy. With data, it helps the end customer to manage inventory, also know the best time to purchase. Let me touch on just one of our successful story where implementation in chiller and water pump for data center. First, the mounting of vibration sensor is simple. Buy magnet based on metal mounting to motor itself. It's wireless and it runs on battery. Okay, grab the data, send all the data to cloud or on premises server itself. Via the software itself, you are able to do AI analysis, visualization for customer to make a better decision. This should require AIFS PHM suite itself. Let's have a look on the reporting of AIFS PHM visualization portion itself. It provides the information of equipment fault via ISO 10816, okay, equipment degrading levels, prediction of the equipment health status. This template is customizable to your preference. Only what you can't change is on the background running of the AI algorithm. Way of reporting, alarm notification, formatting, add-on is customizable. To go deeper on this itself, Taiwanese is organizing some add-on webinar also for the customers and partners to understand on the new technology and solution. If any of you is interested on participating, do come in contact with me, or you can log into our social media also. Another things I would like to share, Taiwanese have launched an online academy. Upscaling the knowledge is one of the things we wanted to do in Taiwanese, not just on internal, but also for our partners and also customers. If anyone want to know about this academy, do come to access to it and feel free to contact me again. Okay, so what is it in the Taiwanese IoT Academy? To date, we have about 199 ready courses of our product and also technology for understanding. Our partner is free to attend the courses. It's from the basic to advanced level. Upskilling our partners, updating on the technology, and also being independent. Okay, Tech can provide a platform of learning to all our partner and customer, so we can grow together in this industry and the market itself. Before I end my presentation, you can contact me via my email address or via my marketing list call itself. If you need any further information or clarification, do call me about it. Thanks for everyone's time and attentions for my presentation. I'll end my presentation here. Have a good day and stay safe.
We shall now open the e-floor for the Q&A section. Over to you, Mr. Ivan.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. Can you hear me loud and clear?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, I did see on the chat box itself, there's a few questions was being directed. What's the sampling frequency of the your wireless vibration sensors? Okay, our sampling rate is like 1 kilohertz itself. Okay, there's a new technology come up, it's like 8 kilohertz. Should be by this by Q4 itself, the new one. Okay, the second question was in here was being, does this equipment is according to production machine to design customization as an add-on part or an independent system? Okay, you see on your production floor itself, a lot of motors is being stacked over there already for N years already. So this one is an add-on part itself. I would say is not, I don't say it as well. It's an independent system because you by adding on the vibration sensor onto the motor itself, you can do your own private networking via LoRaWAN itself to get the information to display on. When is it okay? Is it going to be having your problems, etc. All these kind of things. Jane Chowtan, I'm not sure I answered your question not on that portions. Okay, okay, as per show in your slide, there's a degrading, also ISO based stuff. How does it help us to determine when is a motor will be in bad condition? Which should I refer to? Okay, good question. Okay, both actually. Let me give a simple explanation on how to use the degrading factors or level itself and ISO. ISO 10816 is a standard which accord to vibration standard itself and determine the motor real-time condition. While degrading level is a way to forefront calculation or prediction using AI on when is the motor will fall under dissatisfactory condition. So with this itself, customer can pre-alert or start planning on maintenance and also inventory of the motor itself. Okay. Okay, another question is is a solution only suit to pulp industry as per my slide or any other industry did your site in Malaysia implemented this vibration solution? Okay, let me just answer on these portions. Okay, few locations we have implemented on our vibration sensor in Malaysia. Mostly first use is all in a harsh environment. Okay, we implemented in palm oil mill factories, factory facilities chiller system, factory pump monitoring, then building leaf motor monitoring, and oil and gas industry. Today, where we have implemented our vibration sensors. Okay. What is the lifespan of a vibration sensor? If the sensor is out of battery, need to change the whole sensor or just the battery? Okay. It can be stay up to 3 years. Okay. If you transfer 1 hour's time on the data itself. All right. And you don't need to change the whole sensor. You just need to change the internal battery itself. That's why it stands alone with the battery portions. What is your LoRa data transmission rate? Okay, it depends on your, let me just recap how much is my LoRa data transmission rate. Okay, it will go to bytes to kilobytes. It very depends on how far is your transmission. The further you go itself, your transmission rate will be lower itself. So if you come to my classes itself, we will teach you how to configure the whole LoRa one and how to do a setup via your gateway versus the LoRa, the sensor node itself. Okay, in relation to machine learning in AI, I was wondering how an old age equipment or machines in 19th century could be integrated with data analytic information and provide operation predictive itself. All right, come to motor world itself. Come to motor world. You will see that there is one table, it's called ISO 10816. Okay, using that standard itself, we can predetermine. Okay, ISO 10816 also separated of different various motors kind of kilowatts itself, I think. Okay, so you using that table itself, you can do your predictive itself. When is this actually, when is it okay, or when is it going to degrade into a bad, in the worst kind of condition itself on this portion. Okay, is the wireless sensor technology okay to apply in X zone? Wait for 2 more months. Okay, on this technology is out already. Is doing the testing in the site on oil and gas world itself. On the X zone itself, we will be fully MP by, let me see, now it's August, by October. It will be fully MP. It's out already. On current, what I'm showing there is mostly not the X zone base, but on coming forward, we have the X zone base already. Okay, so stay in touch with us. Once it's out, I can prompt you directly. The product is ready for you guys to purchase or to test. Okay, when we are talking about X zone itself, mostly a C1D2 base itself, or you're talking about explosive proof itself on these portions. So any other questions would like me to assist on today itself? Okay, for machinery more than 10 years, I'll need to talk to my technical team itself. They have the experience itself, and they can just go there to judge on your motor itself can use on this vibration sensor portion or not. Okay, this portion I'll let me talk to technicals and come back to you. All right, it's not a problem as long as it's drop under the categories on the motors category itself. We can use the ISO 10816 to do the determination.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Ivan, for answering the questions posted by the attendees.
Right.
Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, allow me to provide a brief introduction of AU Optronics, AUO. As some of you are aware, AUO is one of the world's leading providers of optoelectronic solutions. AUO integrates software, hardware, cloud, and service platforms to enter the diverse application market in the field economy. Smart solutions include smart retail, smart medical care, smart transportation, smart education, and smart manufacturing. Currently, ADT expertise in ASRS and WMS system, digital channel, Dr. Pine, and polling device system. We shall now share the video recording of Mr. Yi Cheng Cheng, the Managing Director of AUO Singapore, Board Director of ADT, on the topic of
Good day, my dear brother.
On the topic of AUO Digitech Reliable and Efficient Smart Manufacturing Partnership. Participants can put forward your questions in the Q&A box available at your screen.
Good day, my dear brother and sister. Welcome to our online shop promotion. My name is Yi Chen Chen from AUO Singapore on behalf of AUO Digitech. Later, we will share with you some treasure and helpful information to you. AUO Digitech, your reliable and leading-edge partner for AIoT and smart manufacturing solution. Our introduction is separated into two parts. The first, show who is AUO, and the second, we will share what we can provide from ADT, a subsidiary company owned by AUO. Who is AUO? We are not only an expert of optronics with leading technology in the LCD industry, but also an AIoT solution initiator and provider. AUO established since 1996. Total employees are over 38,000 and tabulated on Dow Jones Sustainability Index for the 11 years in a row. Every year, we deliver over 240 million panels Sizes range from 0.8 to 86 inches, and over 1,000 product models to our worldwide customers. And our major production process include the front end and cell process, as well as back-end module fabrication. It is a complicated but delicate manufacturing process. What's the benefit we get from the smart manufacturing? Here is our story. We can make up from AI and smart manufacturing. So far, we initiated over 100 AI projects every year and cultivate over 300 AI experts with different background and manufacturing domain knowledge. And the total AI trainees are as many as 6,000. As the achievement for our continuous improvement with AI is concerned, our efficiency and productivity is up for 30% during the past 4 years. It's a remarkable number, and our related activities are continuously rolling on. AUO Digitech, we are a company wholly subsidized by AUO, leveraging our strengths and experience from our mother company. We positioning us as a leading AIoT solution provider. Till now, worldwide, we have manufacturing site and service available. The first, Suzhou and Xiamen in China, and the second in Taiwan, and the third one, your close neighbor, Singapore. From Singapore, we can provide different field and domain AIoT service and support you nearby. With abundant practice and experience accumulated from our mother company, AUO Digitech, we provide software service like MES, WMS, and EPMS, and hardware AIoT, agile and handy product like smart detection, IoT signal detection, digital trainer kits, and industrial data collection and control system. So far, more than 200 customers from different segments and field applications award AI projects to us, and we play a role of win-win and reliable partnership with each of our valuable ones. We believe in the future, a flexible but edge ecosystem would be the champion of new norm of competition. We have devoted on smart manufacturing and accumulate a lot of valuable experience with our vision of 3C. What is 3C? Here, 3C, the first one, cooperation. The second, co-creation. And the third, complementary. We believe AUO Digitech would be your best partner of domain-focused solution and integrator and provider. ADT Singapore, our ready package for your AIoT solution include ASI's automated storage and retrieval system, which are widely used on warehouse of e-commerce, electronics, pharmacy, semiconductor fab, and commodity distribution. As for smart manufacturing jig, they are Dr. Pi for machine health diagnosis, pulling device for safe and wireless machine data retrieving, and digital training jigs to speed up your green hand to a ready on board. With our solution, we can fulfill your need to automation and digitalization transformation. Our ASI system provides a land efficiency and cost-effective inventory control. and lower down your manpower restriction. Also help you to pursue a value-added production pipeline. What our ASIs can do for you. If today your pain points are insufficient floor space, want more flexibility or expansion capability to have better inventory control or suffering high labor costs, our ASI solution can be your best panel for quick fix. We provide comprehensive automated goods handling solution and service in clean room or general shop floor. Both crane and shuttle solutions are available now. Depends on your goods loading or throughput limitation. All systems are integrated with our advanced WMS software solution and provide an excellent and unique experience to you. As for our smart manufacturing, the first product available to you is our training assistant. It can solve your pain point of high turnover rate of labor force or high training costs. The installation is a very simple step. Here is 5 steps introduced to you. The first, role setting. The second, preparing and upload your class training material. Follow our instruction. The third, learning include training class or quiz. Number 4, evaluation course effectiveness. Number 5, vision-based training management. Here is our real example, and we can further share to you. Actually, in our China Xiamen side, with AI training assistance, the power of efficiency improved over 40% than ever before, and the average training time shortened by 8 to 10 hours. With these toolkits, we can enhance and repeat our class training regularly and anytime if you need. The next one, our AI pooling device. If your machine is under PLC control, here our AI pooling device can do something good for you. It can extract and upload our PLC data via Wi-Fi or assign by server or cloud. Our AI pooling device provides a plug and play and don't need high-cost machine modification. With this powerful signal and data pooling jigs, you can reduce your machine downtime and improve machine efficiency with productivity easily. And the next one, our Dr. Pi. What's the Dr. Pi? If you or your team are suffering high cost of data extraction, very hard to verify the critical machine spare parts or lacking of enough and useful machine data, or you are suffering machine condition, it's hard to grasp. Our Dr. Pi can be your answer. It can be easily adapted with a vibration, current, or temperature detection, and integrate with our AI algorithm. With this handy and smart tool, you can solve your power bill or optimize the preventive maintenance to improve your production loss. Thank you for your attention and treasure time. That's all our sharing today. We are looking forward to your further query or contact with us. And we hope you can visit our Singapore site for more experience soon. Thank you. Thank you all.
Okay.
Good day, my dear brother.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Chen. We shall now open the e-floor for the Q&A sections. And over to you, Mr. Chen.
we saw the Q&A. The first one, our experience can be applied to the wood manufacturing. To be honest, we have no experience for the food manufacturing at all. But we believe, yeah, our experience can try to leverage to the food manufacturing. So, for Mr. Tan, if you have interest in our system, please directly contact me, and then our team member will contact you and feedback to you. Okay, and the second one, our Dr. Pi device can use in energy industry. Yeah, of course, yeah. If the control base is under the PLC control, our Dr. Pi, yeah, definitely can use for the energy industry. And the third one, provide the local service in Malaysia. Yeah, because right now we already have, a team located in Singapore. It's quite close to Malaysia, so definitely, yeah, we can provide a service for our Malaysia customer. Yeah, so please feel free and welcome and to contact us.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Chen, for answering the question posted by the attendees. Next, we shall proceed with the introduction of Delta Electronics. Delta was founded in 1971, and it is a global leader in switching power supplies and thermal management products with a thriving portfolio of smart energy saving systems and solutions in the field of industrial automation, building automation, telecom power, data center infrastructures, EV charging, renewable energy, energy storage and display to nurture the development of smart manufacturing and sustainable cities. To proceed with this afternoon webinar, we shall now present the video recording of Mr. Harry Siu, Business Development Manager of Delta Electronics on Delta Manufacturing Solution. Participants can put forward your questions in the Q&A box available at your screen. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Harry, and I'm the Business Development Manager, represent Delta Electronics Malaysia. So thank you for joining these sections. So today I'm going to introduce Delta Manufacturing Solutions to all of you. And so this is our agenda today. So we are going to introduce our company's background, and also secondly, we'll talk about Delta's manufacturing solutions, and also our standard equipments for electronics industry. And so Delta Electronics was founded in 1971 by our founder, Mr. Bruce Chen, and also currently our chairman is also Mr. Yanxi Hai, also running this company together. And Delta's product and service also covering in the area of telecom power systems, industrial automation, passive and magnetic components, networking products, visual displays, data center, infrastructure, renewable energy and energy storage, and also EV charging infrastructures. So our business mainly coverage in these three major areas in power electronics, industrial automation, and also infrastructures. The next one, I'm going to introduce about our Delta's manufacturing solutions. Okay, the first one is an energy-saving air compressor solution. As you can see here, we do have a standardized and also customized solution, specifically customized for air compressor systems. So this is also consists of our PLC, inverters, power meters, and also inverter. So the benefits of this air compressor solution is able to integrate with equipment IoT and also automation solution for air compressors. And this is also a digitalization and data visualizations via IoT and cloud. Okay, so next one, we are going to introduce about our CNC solution. As you can see, our CNC solution features consist of this is a built-in 32-bit high-speed dual-core CPU for multifunctional control and better efficiency. And this one also, another thing also, this one also provide high speed, high precision PM spindle model to achieve smooth and precision operation. So our Delta CNC solution do consist of this IoT equipment platform and also our standard CNC controller, AC servo drive, and also servo controller. So the benefit of this solution is able to provide high speed, high precision, and superior surface finishing. And this one also able to direct link to this cloud. Next one is the motion control solution. Delta do provide standard type of motion control solution, which enable this different type of manufacturer to integrate with different type of these control systems. So this one also provide open field bus structure for flexible communication control. And then the benefit of our Delta motion control solution also, this is a total solution integrating hardware and software to enhance this production efficiency. Next one is the packaging machine solution. This is one of the most popular packaging machine solution and been widely used in Malaysia in the F&B industry. So we do provide this our PLC, HMI, AC servo motor, temperature controller, and also our AC servo drive. So the benefits of this packaging machine solution, it is also able to enhance machine performance to achieve high-speed packaging and excellent production efficiency. And this one also able to link with the downstream packaging and also upstream for filling side. Okay, next is come to our woodworking solution. This one woodworking solution will be used in furniture industry in Malaysia. So we do provide this our standard servo drive, inverters, also a PLC controller. So this one is all able to adopt a G-code for processing path planning and also built into management function for easy engraving during and boring process. And last, I'm going to introduce our standard equipment for electronics industry. Delta Electronics do have this business unit, we call this AMBU. They do provide this standard equipment. From a picture here, you can see it's some kind of a standard machines building for electronics manufacturing industry. So we do have this coating machine, glue dispenser, and the flux spraying machine and soldering machine. So, and also we do have this warehouse machine solution. This will be for this smart warehouse solution. And then we do have the auto insertion machine, screw driving machine, labeling machine, and also PCB fitting machine and PCB turnover machine, and also a router machine. And I have ended my presentation today. So if you have any question, you can send an email to me and also call in for further information. And thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Harry, for your presentation. We shall now open the e-floor for the Q&A sections. Over to you, Mr. Harry. Is there any questions from the floor, from the attendees?
Hello, good afternoon, everyone. Do we have any questions?
Yeah, we do have one question in the Q&A. What are the benefits of implementing industrial automation?
Okay, I would like to say to increase the quality and production, the industrial automation and process control have been widely used to reduce the need for human sensory and mental requirements. So the manufacturing flexibility is to increase, and the manufacturing process can be easily converted with the same production line. So that's the first answer for the first question.
Okay, so the second question will be, what are the basic requirements to achieve the Industry 4.0?
I would say that the basic requirement is to we need to work with the production floor, such as those engineers. The basic requirement is to get the basic data from the machine, such as those start-stop status. So from there now on, you can start to plan to work it out to advance the manufacturing control system and solutions.
Okay, thank you. Is there any more question from the attendees? You may type your question in the Q&A box available at your screen. Okay. For the air compressor energy saving solution, what is the ROI look like?
Okay, so for the air compressor energy saving solution, we don't have the standard record for this ROI, but we can share with you the overall solution. I think that they will be recorded in our meter. So I can share the solution outlook for you.
Okay, the next question is, may I know is your CNC solution can support all CNC machine type?
Okay, our CNC solution, which we provide a standard one such as a controller and also servo and also some other parts of the accessory. So yes, it is able to support for all others CNC machine type as well.
Okay, so
Yep. Is there any more questions from the audience?
okay, so I think that's from the audience. So thank you, Mr. Harry, for answering the question posted by the attendees. So ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, allow me to provide a brief introduction of our next speaker company, Toyo Corporation, which was established in the year 2000. With heavy investment in R&D and innovation, Toyo successfully exported Taiwan-made products to over 15 advanced countries, including Japan, United States, Italy, Korea, and etc. In improving its competitiveness, Toyo developed a variety of cost-effective controller combined with single-axis and multi-axis Cartesian robots. Toyo's 6 major products of linear drive are electric actuator, electric cylinder, electric gripper, single robot, desktop robot, automated guided vehicle. We shall now share the video recording of Mr. Yogesh, sales engineer of Toyo Corporation, on the topic application value of electric cylinder. Participants can put forward your questions in the Q&A box available at your screen.
Hello everyone, this is Toyo Automation from Taiwan. I'm Yogesh Chaudhary for the sales department, representative for the overseas sales. We are going to introduce about our products for the Toyo's products in electric cylinder in smart manufacturing. Okay, our company's head office is located in Tainan, but the sales and R&D headquarters is also located in Zhubei, Hsinchu. We do have 3 branches all over the world in Japan, China, and Thailand. The company was established in 2000 and started to represent Yamaha, Denso, and Tio collaborative robot. Because of the 20 years cooperation with Japan, our products have been continuously improved in quality. In 2014, CKD, a major manufacturer in Japan market, found Toyo and wanted to make an electric products evaluation. It asked us for the ODM, and so we provide them the ODM with CKD label. Besides that, in 2019, Yamaha also asked us for the manufacturing of ODM products. So we only the Taiwan manufacturer company to provide Japanese market electric cylinder manufacturing in Taiwan with the Japanese label. Let's talk about this another products also. You can see here in the beginning we also provide this Yamaha, Kawasaki, Denso, and TM robot. Besides that, we do have electric actuators, servo cylinder, electric grippers, single axis linear motor, desktop robots, and AGVs. So today we are going to talk about the servo cylinder. Okay, let's have a look relationship between market size and price of electric cylinder. Okay, so you can see here, I think everyone also very clear that maybe the hybrid car or EV cars were not sold so good in the beginning. So let's talk about our products also. When we started to launch our own brands, many people may say that the electric cylinder should be expensive. Why? Because the largest market is still electric cylinder, but with the evolution of technology and the upgrade of small manufacturing, we need to gradually improve our manufacturing capacity. Now, all production in Industry 4.0 and IoT, the electric cylinders can truly replace with pneumatic cylinder and turns into the automated manufacturing. In the past, the price of cylinder was actuator friendly and easy to control, but in reality, it's now in micron level. What in response to the market demands, the ball screw driven Toyo's actuator can be reached 0.5 micron to 0.05 micron with the Toyo's product, and it can be used on the linear model, reach below 0.001 to 0.01 micron. We believe that such product can meet the needs of the market and improve the quality of customers' manufacturing. So let's talk about the difference between pneumatic cylinder and electric cylinder. For the pneumatic cylinder, you can see here, we need this kind of components: compressor, the air filter, magnetic valve, speed regulating valve, sensor, and PLC, many things. Compared with the electric cylinder, the traditional pneumatic cylinder, we all know that air compressor need to be connected to the solenoid valve, switch through the 3-point combination of lubrication and filterization. It takes 15 to 25 minutes to adjust the pressure to avoid air pressure surge. So you can see it takes 15 to 20 minutes adjust the air pressure to avoid air pressure surge. Sensor and buffers should also be equipped around the machine and so on. The surroundings are quite complicated. Unified through the upper control. Another disadvantages of air pressure is that the air is new machine, operation will be okay. You can see that in the when the pneumatic cylinder is new, it will be operate very smoothly. But after 1 to 2 years, the problems will be occurs. Maybe the pipeline leakage or maybe the air leakage, and you can see that after 3 to 4 years, may oil seals or O-rings will begin to deteriorate and the life of the air pipe will end. At this time, maintenance and replacement of products are required. So you need to replace the products here when the pipeline leakage and maybe the oil seal leakage here. The electric cylinder is different. In fact, it has a steel body inside. It can be driven by the belt or screw. This is equipped with the motor at the back, and the motor is directly connected to the controller. Like our computer, you will drive it throughout the host. Of course, the host is also another computer. If you only need to do signal control, you can directly omit the PC or maybe the PLC. This part serves a lot, no matter the space, control surface, and design surface. This part can achieve real saving for the customers. Okay, you can see here for the Toyo's electric cylinder and the pneumatic cylinder, the comparison of control. For the Toyo cylinder, you can also set multi-positioning, like you can set the many points, like in our DM series, you also can set 127 points. But for the pneumatic cylinder, you only can set the 2 points. Compared with the cycle time, the stability of electricity is very high. In terms of cycle time, basically it can be effectively shortened, improve production efficiency, and reduce production cost. You can see that here, acceleration for the electric cylinder and deceleration for the electric cylinder, the cycle time is shortened. But for the pneumatic cylinder, you can see the acceleration and deceleration. So it will be, electric cylinder can save your time. Okay, as we talk about that installation for the pneumatic cylinder, it needs this kind of equipment. The advantages of electric cylinder, actually this basically manufacturer makes lens and they need high accuracy, so they directly use the servo cylinder. You can see here, because they don't need to operate the compressor, a valve and solenoid valve. They can directly driven by the driver because they have one motor here besides that. And another advantage for this, no need to external stopper and control valve as we talk about that. Saving space for the equipment installation. If for the long term, you can see the comparison of pneumatic cylinder and electric cylinder. If talk about the 3 years, pneumatic cylinder can run only for the 3,000 kilometers, that means 5 million times. But for the electric cylinder, it can be run for the 15 years. And we guarantee it can travel for the 16,333 kilometers. That means 27.22 million times. For the comparison of the life, the sources, this sources is from the Japan. Basically, the electric cylinder can be 5 times longer than pneumatic cylinder, but the electricity cost reduced to the 1/3. You can see it will save your electricity also. As consider for the long-term comparison, you can see in the beginning you will think no, the electric cylinder must be expensive, but for the long term, it's like you can see 5 years, the cost will be reduced. And you can see here, if you operate for the 24 hours, we guaranteed that our products can be operate for the 5 years. But for the pneumatic cylinder, it only can operate for the 1 year. And of course, for the shutdown time, electric cylinder is low and pneumatic is high. Here you can see the cost comparison. For the long term, in the beginning, like you can see that the cost of the pneumatic cylinder is like a little bit cheap, but for the electric actuator is little bit expensive. But for the like 4 years, you can see here the graph. Electric actuator reduce your cost, but for the pneumatic actuator, it will be the increase your cost in future. Here is the difference between the electric cylinder and servo cylinder. Here are the many customers also are using the electric actuator, but what they do, they assemble by themselves. The motor they purchase separately, controller purchase separately, coupling and another equipment purchase separately and assemble by themselves. But here in Toyo, we also provide them the design from in the beginning, design with the module, with the control, with the total solution. And also it will save customers time to design their own product. We already have this kind of standard products here, and we do have a low cost with the fastest lead time. As you can see that the customers separately purchase here the components and assemble by themselves. But we do have a complete set here, so you can directly order the complete set from us. We do have our 2 controllers. One is TC100, another one is XC100. And it can run for the pulse control, IO control, and communication control. As you can see that for the another brand, if you want to use controller, if your method is pulse control, you cannot change to the IO control, or maybe you cannot change to the communication control. But in our controller, we do have 3-in-1. It's like pulse control, IO control, and communication control. You can see here, we do have one motor cable here. So encoder cable and motor cable, we only use for the one connector, and it can be separately. So if in future, the wire will have problem occurs, you can save the motor set. You can directly replace the wire here. And another one is like, you don't need to add any extra sensors here because our motor is like closed loop motor, closed loop stepping motor. And also you can see here is dust proof, and also the smallest sizes of actuators. We do have a different kind of actuators from this series is for the CGTH3 to CGTH8. Then after that, we do have servo cylinder miniature. We call this TM series here in our products. So it's combined with the electric controlling and only needs to be installed mechanism input and output. There is attached one LED light here. If in your equipment there's have lots of miniature cylinder and the problems occur, that easily can find the error here. This LED can show you error in your UI. This is our UI. I won't go into the details here. Basically, we started a distributor in the beginning, and we also specialize a lots of technology. We will make design in according with customers' requirement. For the electric cylinder, we can do an external monitoring action. If we are a complete solution, we have a Chinese language, English language, and therefore we also have a Japanese language in our UI. And we also do provide the training for the customers for the learning our UI. In Toyo, we do have this in servo cylinder, we have this kind of total solution. You can see here the CGTS series, CGTY series, CSG miniature cylinders, CSS grippers, CSG as a grippers with the closed loop stepping motor and TC100 control. Therefore, we also have a servo motors like DC 24 voltage XC100 controller. DGTS series, DGTY series, DMG series, and DMS series. The main advantage of this servo cylinder is for that the motor can run for the 3600 RPM. So it has a high speed and high accuracy. So these things we provide to the customers. For the design, you don't need to spend your time to have design because we already have this standard products here in our company. And the lead time is also for us, it's only for the 2 weeks. It will be low cost and high stability. Okay, so this is all of our products. If you need any information, you also can find our website here. We do have a Facebook, Line, YouTube, WeChat, LinkedIn, and Twitter. And here I finished my presentation. Let's talk about if you have any questions, please ask.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Yogesh, for your presentation. We shall now open the e-floor for the Q&A section. Over to you, Mr. Yogesh.
Yeah, hello. Okay, so here the question is that pneumatic cylinder to have advantage, please advise to pro and cons of pneumatic versus electric cylinder. So when you use which, so there are 2 things that we manufacture electric cylinder, not just pneumatic cylinder. So if there are requirements for multiple positioning or maybe torque control, so you can use the electric cylinder. But for the pneumatic cylinder, there are disadvantage for you only can set the 2 points. You cannot set the multi-point. Okay, so another question is, what is the repeatability accuracy of Toyo's product? Okay, so our ball screw actuators, it can be reached for the 5 microns, and for the linear motor, it can be reached for the 1 microns. And there are another question, in which countries our Toyo's product is mainly expand? Okay, so here's the things, we expand all over the world, not just the limited country. So recently we have 4 factories in all over the world. It's like China, Thailand, Japan, and in Taiwan. We do have a distributor in American country and India, Asia, all over the Asia, and Australia also, and Czech Republic. Yeah. Okay, so there are positioning type pneumatic cylinder. Yeah, but you also need, there are many equipments for that, like sensor, solenoid valve, compressor. But for the pneumatic cylinder, you can save the space, and also the price is price is like cheaper, not really cheaper than pneumatic cylinder, but it also not that higher than pneumatic cylinder. So you also can directly replace to electric cylinder. Okay, so could you share for the price comparison between the pneumatic and electric cylinder? Yes, I will show you. If you get your email address, I will show you in details by the mail. Okay, so here, not all the pneumatic can replace by the electric cylinder, right? Depends on the customers. If customers they need multi-positioning or maybe the torque setting, you can use electric cylinder. For more information, I would like Mr. Sunny. I will send you my more detailed presentation and my company's catalog to your mail. What is the max pressure that able to produce by electric cylinder? It depends on the different kind of models. So we do have stepping motor, servo motor, and different kind of torques. So it depends on the customer's requirement. If customer provide us their requirement, we help them to select the model number as consider their requirements. And also, Amisa, I will send you more details by your email address. And we will keep in touch in future. If you have any requirements, then we also can communicate by the mail. Okay, it is easy to control force of electric cylinder. Yes, of course, it's easy because you directly can use for the controller part. Our controller can reach for the I/O pulse and communication, so it's easy for the controlling system. Yes. Any dangerous or shock damage? No, there are no dangerous shock damages over there. In the beginning, we also teach customer how to use our products. So there are very low chances for the dangerous shock damages over there.
Okay.
Do you provide installation? Okay, so we do provide the installation with total solution, like for the including our motor and controller. Yes, of course. Impact force. For technical details, I will come back to you by your mail, and we also can maybe I will call you if you can provide me the cell phone number. Thank you.
Okay, is there any question from the floor?
Is there any questions?
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Yogesh, for answering the question posted by the attendees. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, thank you for staying with us throughout the webinars as we navigate through the experiences and the best practices of the international expert from Taiwan on their smart machinery and how it can help to improve the manufacturing capacity to next levels. Before we end our webinar today, we have this survey that we would like to hear from you. We would like to, okay, so kindly scan the QR code on the screen to share us more about you. If attendees have any unanswered questions or any further inquiries, please feel free to contact us via email at jessica@alliancetaitra.org.tw. For the recorded videos, we will send you a follow-up emails within 48 hours after the webinar. You may download the resources from there. On behalf of
Fiona, before we end, maybe we can have a group photo with all the speakers.
Okay.
Now you can see Mr. Jacob Lee is there. And you all what about Advantech, Delta, and Toyo. Okay. Wait.
Hi, Ivan.
Hi, Mr. Jacob. How are you?
Good. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, we will take a photo, group photo. Hold on. On the count of 1, 2, and 3, say cheese. Okay. Thank you so much.
Okay. So, on behalf of FMM, I wish to thank all the panelists and participants for your support toward the program. We look forward to seeing you in our future programs. Thank you and stay safe.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye. Stay safe. Yeah.
Thank you. Stay
Thank
safe.
you.
Jack.
Bye bye, Eva.
Bye. Hi,
Bye. Bye.
Miss Jack. Harry, Evan. Bye bye. Yogesh.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye. Bye.